$10.
And I'm slowly taking off my gloves meanwhile.
Oh yes. Okay, $10. Look, it's not like they are, an evil triad. They have some good points, like,
Really?
yes.
I'm coming closer to him.
Restoration of, the traditional values of loyalty and honor. You like loyalty and honor, right? That's a good thing, right?
I see. You're seeing things from their point of view. I see how it is.
I'm saying that there's some good, that there is some good in them, and that they can be redeemed.
Show me your arms, Han. Aren't you hiding any tattoos on there anywhere?
Okay, he turns a little red, and he rolls up his sleeve, and you see this big hearts and mom tattoo.
That's not what I was hoping for. What about the other arm?
He rolls up a manly naked arm.
No dragon tattoos. Yeah, most Triad members have like dragon tattoos or something like, right? Something like that.
They do have a tattoo that marks them as a Triad member. It can be.
Brothers.
It has. Yes, it is something small and hidden and symbolic.
Okay. Also, it's not like I'm more thinking of Yakuza. I think.
Yes.
You're thinking of Japanese thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but still, they have tattoos somewhere. Not
yes.
somewhere.
Mostly on the back.
Maybe Yakuza most. I don't know those crime things. Anyway, maybe this one does do tattoos everywhere.
I've now completely taken off my gloves, and I'm standing like right in front of him, staring at him intently, saying, "Are you sure there's no other tattoo you'd like to show me? Or do you want me to go look for it myself?"
He gets a little embarrassed at your intentions, and he says, "No, that's the only one I have. That's the only one I have. Honest. It's honest to Buddha." Amitofo.
Do I believe him? Because I do have my police detective skills. And
yes. He's freaking out at your closeness, since you are obviously of a different sex than him, and he
should be scared at the threat of violence.
That helps as well. You do a number on him, and he's told you everything. Well, you do see that he is praying to God, praying to Buddha, that you don't ask for the other thing.
So basically, what I'm getting out of him is that he has some I shouldn't say interest, but he has some like for this triad, and he basically just did it for the money.
Yes.
But what useful information did I get out of him except for a name?
Yes. You know too. He mentioned that they were in these that these paper plates were going to be hung up at Charlie Chan's, and that the other Triad member wanted to go to the Lover's Stone instead. Those are two locations.
Are those like temples or something?
No.
Oh, that's weird then.
Yeah. Okay. Charlie Chan's is a restaurant. And Lover's Stone is a shrine is a shrine next to the Red Light District in Hong Kong itself.
Next to what? Because you cut out again.
Next to the Red Light District.
Oh dear. Okay, so right, we got some information out of them. Okay. Well, Han, we're going to take a look at those places you mentioned, and if we find out you've been lying to us, we will be back. And I won't be so courteous next time.
He squeals a little.
And she puts her gloves back on.
Oh, he breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, Amitofo.
Naked women hands.
What can I say? Traditional monastery. He just goes, "Oh, they're prayer. I must go," and he whooshes off. Yep, you put him in so much trouble.
We should leave.
Yes.
As respectfully as possible.
As respectfully as possible, yes, after causing this fuss.
Not jumping over the wall or anything.
No. You actually can just mingle with the tourists and, head out again. Sort of.
I write a written apology for the master and I leave it somewhere. I know he will find it or give it to somebody. Whatever.
Yes, you can give it to one of the gardeners. Okay.
I also mentioned that I will try to that I will try to make right for the mistake that this young student made.
Okay, cool.
So there.
Yes. Okay, now it's getting that time again. So yes, now that you are figuring out a few interesting things about this weird triad, I'd like to actually do a cliffhanger.
What?
Yes.
But this is supposed to be a one-shot.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes plans do not survive players, they say.
It's not our fault. We made everything go along smoothly.
Yes, indeed. I will take full responsibility for this.
All right.
Let's see what
to be continued someday.
Something like that. Meanwhile, at the Imperial... Okay, envision for yourself an ancient Chinese traditional Chinese house. There are indeed all the symbols of good fortune and longevity. The house is relatively spartanly decorated, but in the center, on the place of utmost importance, is the Imperial Dragon, the symbol of the China of the emperors, and behind it are the words: "Never forget the shame, bring unity," written behind it. Before that sits a middle-aged man with a big bushy beard, thick eyebrows, and is just meditating before it. A very tall, dark, and sneering walks up with a limp to the master, goes into a full bow and says, "Master, we have succeeded partially in phase 1 of the great plan. We've gotten the items that you requested, but unfortunately the money was stolen." The master just twists his head. "Stolen? By who?" We do not know exactly. I fought the bad biker and was only narrowly, and I had her on the ropes, but she beat you. We're calling it a tie. I will take my revenge one day, Mouse. I swear, she will go down. And he goes, well, at least the most important thing you managed to not bungle up. Tell me about the others. Oh, yes, the others, sir. Two foreigners. I do believe one of them is the chubby dragon. Ugh, that fool. No matter. If they choose to interfere in our matters, they, like all impure elements, will be scourged from this world tonight, when the great plan concludes. Fade out.
Insert evil laugh here.
Dawa.
Yes.
Dawa.
Yes.
If we don't finish this, I am really going to be pissed off at you now.
Yeah.
All right.
We should finish this, and we should also include Nico.
Nico, yes.
This is really a game up his alley.
Yes,
Yeah.
We're going to tease Nico like crazy about this game, and yes, I do plan to do this with a Nico plan here.
No, knowing him, he'll probably play like a gun-toting American or something, but still.
Oh, you are so going to die. I mean, yes, okay, sure, that's fine.
Well,
They stole my truck. I mean, my boat.
No, what we could do is I could put in a call for reinforcements and have my brother come in to help save save our sister.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, but we could always go with like the typical Jack. Oh, what's he called again? Jack. The guy from Big Company
yeah, I
in
know.
China.
Oh, him. Yes. Don't know the name. I don't know.
Yeah, he's called Jack. Jack, but I forget
Jack
his last
something.
name.
Yeah. He just gets wrapped up in it,
But-
and yeah.
Yeah, he just also gets like accidentally involved in it
Yes.
because they stole his truck.
Yes, full of pigs.
Mhm.
This is the Pork Chop Express signing out and all
Yeah.
that. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I have a question for you. So yes, we're going to finish this after. I was going to call them Marina Creek, but the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, it's not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Why don't we
the-
finish this after we eat?
I still need to cook, and I'm not certain how things will go. So
Jack Burton. There we go.
Hmm?
Jack Burton.
right.
Yes, Jack Burton.
I don't want to make the ending scene twice as epic now, because Anyway, I have one question for you guys. What do you think of the system of Wushu?
It's fun.
I like it.
It's not that bad. It reminds me of Guardians of Halloween with a little bit of
Actually, Richard,
what?
it's more similar to Inspectors.
No.
Good point. But go on. What do you
A
think? Richard?
little bit, but it does remind me of Atomic Robo, or with the way we're playing Guardians of Halloween, you have to get the number or less. But it also reminds me of that one game we played a long time ago. Chiaroscuro.
Exalted. Yes.
Yeah,
Exalted,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's because of the description of the action decides how many dice you roll.
Uh-huh.
But basically, the way that you get narrative control is similar to Inspectors.
Yeah. No,
Because
it's
Inspectors
got
also a game
elements-
about getting narrative control and stuff.
Yeah, it's got elements from all three games.
Mhm, mhm.
So
So
Yeah.
with this one, I know it's only supposed to be a one shot, and it probably won't be able to be anymore. But if we could have like a running game kind of like this, but with the Guardians of Halloween kind of thing going, where we could actually make our characters just a little bit better each time or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that would be fun. I could see us doing a long campaign of something like this. Because this is really bringing back some good memories for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to hear
I really
that.
wanted to play a game like this. I've mentioned wanting to play Feng Shui, but Wushu's just as good for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
About Feng Shui, I've reread the system, and there's a lot of, tiny little bit of rules to remember, so...
That's true, though.
Yeah.
It's not as flexible as Wushu. That's
No.
true.
And
That's
Wushu can do so many fun things, especially once you've
I
got the
do
tokens
think-
sorted out.
Because the narrative control thing, it makes combat go like pretty fast. Especially if you want to, you can like just finding a couple of mooks will be like over in maybe one turn or something.
Yeah, I try not to have mooks running around that are, killable in one turn, but, I think it went fast, but I always have trouble judging time. So, did you like the combat? Did it go fast, smoothly, fun?
But we could have a short encounter if we wanted to. Like, for instance, we see a couple of thugs menacing someone in an alleyway, and we beat them up very quickly, and then we see what they know to help us further in our search for
Yes.
justice. What have you?
Yes, indeed,
Random
indeed,
encounter.
yes. And
Yeah, like a really short scene, like
yes,
they do in a movie, just quickly roughing up some bad guys and then pumping them for information.
yeah, indeed,
me
like we
gritty.
did with young Han, just putting the squeeze on him. Yeah, indeed. Whenever you get stuck, you can just go, okay, we're going to find some shopkeepers that are being pestered or something like that. We're going to the turf and start trouble.
Mhm.
I actually did have a proper investigation scene planned for this sort of thing, but the Ray
That could
Chandler,
work too, because you have a former police detective on your team.
and I'm pretty sure that I can wrangle international chef in there as well. Restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's a rival chef in there somewhere.
Yeah, indeed. And some gearheads.
And then you can have a cook-off.
Yes, indeed. I will only tell you my secret if you can beat my super secret soy sauce.
Chef Duel!
You know what?
Yes.
You want to know what my secret ingredient is? I poop on you.
Ew.
I see where you're going there.
Okay, never mind.
It's you may want to work on that.
No, poupon is a type of dressing.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have
It is.
no idea, honestly, so...
What the...
Okay.
Yeah, poupon is a type of dressing. It's spelled Poupon.
Okay.
It sounds French-ish.
It's kind of like
But-
a mustard type of
Ow, my
dressing,
head.
so to speak. But it's grayish yellow. It's a very fancy.
It's some kind of a
dressing.
mustard?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Alright.
it's a grayish yellow mustard. It's more fancy than anything. It's sold in high-end restaurants.
It's a brand of whole grain mustard and Dijon mustard, which originally... Yeah, Dijon. Yeah, it's Dijon
Yeah.
French,
mustard.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
Okay.
I am going to include this character now.
Which character?
Oh, it was a character that I had written up and discarded as too many people, and I don't see a place for her. So yes, but now there is.
Okay.
Yay!
Cool. I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought
Just
this
teasing.
was fun. I'd like to play it some more. I also think this is an extremely easy game to prepare a game for, a session.
Yeah, though I must admit I have spent a lot of more time in preparing this than I originally anticipated. But adding stuff and making things and doing stuff and for instance those
Yeah, but most...
yes.
The way I see it, I haven't run the game myself yet, but the way I see it is that you just need to have most of the story prepared, and the rest you can just wing encounters.
Oh yes,
'Cause
Definitely. Because there's
it's not a stat-heavy game.
No, that's the beauty of this game from the DM side.
Yeah.
There mooks have a stat, basically two stats which you can just and monsters. I'm going to show you, and indeed monsters. Why am I saying monsters?
Enemies.
Opponents,
Enemies.
named opponents like the steel snake here have
A nemesis.
nemesis.
That's how they call it in the Wushu system, right? A nemesis.
Yes, nemesises are exactly like your characters. They have a few
Nemesi. Or Nemesis. I'm sorry.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, yes. They have a dice limit. They have three traits: motivation, a skill, motivation, profession, and action, and a weakness. Because they're villains, they gotta have a weakness. And of course, name, story, etc., etc. And that's it.
I think technically every good character should have a weakness, but the way Wushu does it is that you're supposed to roleplay it out. It's not something that has to be on your sheet, right?
Well, a weakness for player characters is completely optional. For instance, in one of the examples was, Bodhisattvas in India. Bodhisattvas being enlightened souls that they declined enlightenment to stay and help people find enlightenment. So they had to be virtuous. No lying, no stealing, no killing, that sort of thing.
But in Rose's case, she's obsessed by vengeance, and she also has like a bad rep that may cause her trouble. A rep that will cause her trouble, not necessarily a bad one. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, indeed. And well, of course, if you trigger the weakness of the enemy, I think enemies are more fun if they have this big, melodramatic weakness, such as Steel Snake's towering arrogance and belief in his superior kung fu. My kung fu is better than yours. And that sort of thing.
A lot of the motivation traits our characters have can also be seen as two-edged swords. That can also be seen as weaknesses.
Oh yes,
especially with Richard's character, with that they took his sister.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can so easily just send an agent to the chubby dragon and say, "You want to ever see your dragon alive? Stab this dragon into the bad biker until she stops moving."
Yeah. Or my character's actual weakness, the one thing that'll set him off more than anything, I kind of role-played it out earlier, is if you call him
American.
No,
yes.
You call him anything other than Irish. It doesn't matter what it is. He is very heavily Irish, and he will...
You should have done an accent.
Yeah,
By my mother's
I can't do an...
How dare you not call me a Paddy? I'm a born Paddy. You will call me an Irishman? Or by...
come on,
or
just do
stop a leprechaun up your ass?
Yeah, Van, just do the voice of the leprechaun from The Simpsons. Hey there, you matey. You kind of...
No, that's offensive.
Honestly,
I am so bad at voices.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm no good at the Irish accent. I've tried it, and I'm just not good at it, so I'm not even going to try it and insult Irish people.
That's actually, I also do that in cases like that. When I'm really crap at an accent, I'll just excuse myself and saying like just pretend that guy has an accent.
Yeah. But yeah, whenever you call him anything other than Irish, he will get pissed. He's been known to knock out a few reporters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you said something about the motivation being a drawback. Steel Snake says as motivation, "I am the best. I am the best. I am. I really am."
Kill everybody who says otherwise.
Yeah, indeed. So you know what kind of type of person he is.
Yeah. Well, I knocked him down a peg.
And you will burn in his personal hell for that.
Yes, because
maybe I should have killed him.
He didn't just meet his match. Because he just didn't meet his match in martial arts. He met his match in a woman doing martial arts.
She used a bike. That's not a kung fu weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say in his mind it was just because the whole vehicle thing.
Yeah.
She used the vehicle. It doesn't count.
He used a chain. That doesn't count as well.
Oh wait, that's a kung fu weapon. Honest to God.
Really? Wow.
No, actually, it isn't. A chain with a spike on the end or a chain with a blade on the end is. Chain isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, what he used was a rope dart, or at least that's what it's called.
You didn't say it had a blade on the end.
You just said it was a chain all the time, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
if you had said it had a blade on the end, then we could understand it being a rope dart.
Okay, right. Not that you know.
Don't worry, though. I believe you.
Question: Whom of you actually knows what a rope dart is, or had to look?
I do. I've used one.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow. That thing
when I was younger, I used to train in martial arts quite often.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
What the fuck?
Yeah, now I'm curious.
Between the ages of, 4 and 6, I trained in Taekwondo, and then I realized it was mostly just flashiness, so I told my parents I wanted to train in something else, and so they got me into karate. I didn't like that, so then they got me into Kung Fu for about a year, and then we had to stop because they ran out of money.
And in Kung Fu, you learned rope dart.
No, in Kung Fu, I learned about the rope dart. I used it by myself though, and cut myself a few times trying to work out how to, do it.
There's a reason why that's a master's weapon, because it's so damn finicky.
It is.
You guys couldn't.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, you guys couldn't see this, but when Richard started saying, well, when I was little, I started stuffing my mouth with peanuts.
Why?
Nobody gets that. Okay, it would have been you would have gotten it if it was popcorn instead.
Oh, right, flashback.
Yeah, okay.
When I was little, I was
It's telling a story. Nom 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 nom.
Yes, origin story, even better. Yes.
But yeah, no, I
can't believe I had to explain that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't understand the peanut thing. If you'd said popcorn, we would have understood.
I was focused more on the peanut. Yeah. But,
if you'd seen the way I was eating it, you would have gotten it.
Yeah, but we weren't looking at the camera. But
no, I don't have a camera set up, unfortunately.
Okay. But yeah, no.
Still have to install it, new computer and all. Well, it's technically a new computer.
Yeah, but when I was younger, I used to be heavily into martial arts, and my parents just ended up running out of money switching from each different one because it got more expensive. Or it got expensive with Kung Fu because it's not really taught too much out here, so we had to find a specialized master, and he charged quite a bit.
Yeah. Those things, private lessons rack up to huge amounts.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
I'm so glad I got my own Kung Fu school close by. That's so awesome.
Yeah, my dad ended up getting fired at that point, and my mom, at that point she was just lazy. She was just lazy and, didn't want to work. And so then they tried to open up their own shop, and that didn't work. So then my dad just ended up going to Rent-A-Center, and my mom left him for another guy. So, yeah.
That's harsh. For a guy that actually had money, I presume. Or am I...
Oh, yeah. He had at least $1 million in the bank.
Also, that really sucks, but you guys know we're still recording, right?
Yep.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Yes. Okay, that is...
Maybe we should just call it here. Because it just gradually... First we're talking about the game, and then we start talking martial art. And then before we know it, we gradually moved into Richard's history.
Richard's origin story.
I don't understand how that happened. That was just a weird progression.
Excellent.
Well, now the people at home know something more about you.
Next week, Dries' origin story.
Oh God! So
my
what
mother met my father.
No, what had happened was the clouds opened, and as they did, this small vessel that was green and black and looked like it had all sorts of serrated edges fell down from the sky and crashed into the ground, and out popped out this little green guy that changed form and changed skin tone, and this would come to be known as Dries.
I actually have something more appropriate for Dries.
Actually, Richard, speaking of that, I was talking to my niece some years ago, and we were first talking about reincarnation, but because we are so close, we sometimes provoke each other. But we were asking each other, as what would you come back if you would reincarnate? And suddenly she said to me, "Well, Uncle Dries, I think when you reincarnate, you come back as an alien." And I'm like, "What? What? Coming back as an alien? Why is that?"
Awesome.
And she replied, "Then you can go home."
Aw, that's cute.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
And then she bailed. And I was sitting there in my chair going, "What? What just happened? What did you say?"
She knows. She must be sworn to silence.
It was funny.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Anyway, before Dama starts talking about his tragic backstory, what do you say we call it here?
Let's
call it, definitely.
Yes, indeed.
That sounds
Tune
like a good
in.
idea.
Yes, indeed. Tune in next week for Christmas Gone Bad.
Yeah, I quickly want to point out, I don't know when this episode's gonna go up, so who
Oh,
knows
good
what
point.
next week is. But it's probably gonna be a doozy. But in any case, that's enough for today. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone. Oh, mate.
Arrgh. And we hope to see you again for more exciting action on the next episode of Rainbow vs. RPG. Oh yeah! But until then, don't forget to keep on rolling those dice.
Kapajoo.
Yeah, what they said.